Do you know him well? Are you his mate?
I know Darren, yeah. I know Darren. Darren's a good lad. Darren is I don't want to say he's misunderstood because he's not, because what he says he actually means. But Darren's someone, he comes across as someone who you couldn't sit down with and have a conversation with. That's what you'd think at first glance. So you would think, how would I sit down and talk to this guy and arrange a boxing match? But believe you me, Darren isn't stupid. He's smart. He's not daft. And Darren is someone you could sit down and go, we're going to sort this out and we're going to have a boxing match and we're going to discuss how we're going to do it and what kind of platform we're going to do. He could do that, but he comes across as someone who you go, he's nuts. You just think he's a psychopath, and he's actually not. He is quite smart. So what I will say, he's misunderstood. I think that's the correct word to use for that.
I think you're right there, because I've totally misunderstood based on what you're saying. I respect your opinion, and if you can sit down and have a chat with him, then that would be... Because just when I see him, I always just see him ranting and raving and think, fucking hell, what sort of this geezer, man?
Because that's the persona that he has. But listen, I'm not saying he doesn't mean that when he rants and raves, because he 100% does. But if you went to him, Darren, just chill out. Can we have a sit down and talk about this? Like, is it possible? Because you're just ranting and raving. Can we talk? And he'd probably go, he'd probably say, you know what, dickhead, yeah, we can. That's what he'd probably do. But